We start by recording some simple income. So we select Record Income and click on that. We click somewhere on the date. We can choose what date we want it to come up as. So we select Saturday the 15th. We select a current account and we enter the amount we collected. We can put in here a reference. We put in here that it was St. John's Spring Fete. This side relates to the bank. So this is the amount that will appear on the bank statement, and this will be the bank statement that it appears in. These two, the reference and description, are useful as they can be searched for, and you can produce reports using one of these by searching for one particular thing. We then come to this side, and on this side of the transaction we look at what happens to the money within our own accounts, within our own funds. So the first thing we have to do is select the account into which it is paid. This is equivalent to the columns in a spreadsheet or ledger book, cathedral analysis book. So we're going to come down until we find fundraising. We're going to select fundraising. It defaults to the general unrestricted fund, and that's fine. We're happy with this going. This Spring Fete goes in under the general fund, so it's free to be used by the church for whatever it wishes. The description is copied across here from this side. We can change it if we want to, but it makes sense to leave it as it is on this one. We can add notes here dealing with just this one part. We're happy with that. The amount has come across. It's all under fundraising for the Spring Fete, so we click Store. This then gives us a choice. We realise we've made a mistake. I'm suddenly looking at my paperwork and realising that the amount I'd entered is wrong, or I notice I've put it under the wrong nominal account or anything like that. You just simply click Do Not Post, edit it, and then come back to this point. We can memorize it and post. That means it keeps it for future use. This isn't something that we're likely to memorize because it's a one-off transaction. Post, store it, save it, put it into the ledger, and it's then in as our accounts. So we're happy with all the details on there, so we click Post. As you can see, we now here, it says transaction saved, and it's been given an audit number, in this case of just number 1. Every transaction will have a unique audit number, so they are all trackable. We can record that or just click OK. And it takes us back to enter another item of income. We're not going to record another item of income now. We're going to go back to the dashboard. And we're going to record some expenditure. And so we click Record Expenditure. Again, this side is the totals this side gives us the detail. We're going to record that we bought some paper, and we're going to leave the date as today, so we can just click on today, or just ignore it because it will default to today. We select the account, choose the current account. The amount is £63.37. You can add in the cheque number, but this was paid via online banking, so we don't need a cheque number. The reference, we're going to put in here parish buying, and a description of St John's paper. If you set up suppliers, you might wish to choose a supplier there. You can add a note, but that's the bit that's going to be on the bank statement: the account and the amount of money. We then come to the detail. We're going to select the nominal account, and we need to come down until we come to cost of printing, post and stationery, and select that. It's from the general fund. That's fine. I'm quite happy with that being in the general fund. The amount is copied across. It's only one item, so the amount is right. The description has copied across. Quite happy to leave that as it is. Don't need to add another note. Grantor is not relevant, so we click Store. I'm happy with all those details. I'm not going to memorize it. I'm simply going to post. And so we have our audit number. We can log that down and click OK. And it takes us back to producing another item of expenditure. We'll just click Dashboard. You can use the Transactions menu to record income and expenditure, as well as simply using Record Income and Expenditure on this side.